How about this? Is it better for everybody?
I think I mean, it's sounding better. I believe so.
Okay. Well, I adjusted it quite a bit.
Okie dokie.
I mean, as long as you guys aren't hearing any more echo.
Not yet.
Okay.
Alrighty. So no Jordan this time. He didn't say why or anything, but we got 4 out of the 5 of us, so we're just gonna keep on going. Does anybody want to do the recap from last session? It was only 1 week ago.
It is. It is. Um, let's see. Last week, after we had a very suspenseful moment, fighting against a number of Kularan and peace officers, a detonation like countdown was going off. In spur of that, Kira and I moved people out of the way to try and avoid what could have been an explosive situation. It was not. It was in fact, in Veer talking to us about how he will not negotiate with terrorists. Just look at what we've done. We clearly need to be removed from the system. Um, Trying to negotiate. Uh, Negotiations fell through pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
We then found the secret tunnel that the other Cartwright had used. We had
Secret
taken that secret
tunnel.
tunnel, and after a little bit of understanding how the vault door worked, or the escape hatch door, we ended up coming out to another room, and that room looked like it was the bedroom to several guards. Like we just came up into the guard's bedroom. When Savaris opened the door to said room, several guards were on the other side of it, prompting an initial fight. Uh, that fight lasted probably about 10 to 15 minutes in game time, as much commotion was rendered. Lucian had come across names of individuals and account logs while hacking the database inside the um, office fort thing. Um, we then later came across a stash of weapons. Um, Nothing too particularly crazy, but we found about 3 or 4 stashes of weapons with the batteries to go with them. Uh, we decided, instead of using it for our own personal gain, to take this stash along with the speeder bikes that we stole back from in front of the office to go back to the resistance and or to fuel the resistance force.
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything?
Yes. So at the end of the session, we were just starting to conclude that you guys had found a broken down spaceship and had
Oh yeah.
concluded your investigations. That was a really good recap. Go ahead and add another inspiration point. You have another
Yeah.
inspiration where you can use them to basically give yourself advantage, or you can do it like a reroll on a d20. So you guys were able
Well,
to.
I'm waiting for one of these times you go.
That's not an inspiration.
This is yeah. This that was an average recap. You clearly
uh,
did not remember, and I'm sorry, I'm not giving you an
Yeah.
it's
inspiration.
a that's a 1d4 psychic damage
Yeah.
right there.
Mm,
Since you forgot what happened last week.
yes. You take charisma damage. Okay. So you guys were able to ascertain at the end of the session that there was a big ship. It was broken in two. The ship had substantial cargo, but it seemed to have been scattered all over the place. looking at all the crates and caches that are littered around. A large number of broken circuits are scattered throughout the crash site. They are marked with the word guidance in very fine print on the backside of the circuits. I believe it was Aurora that found a data pad that had slid underneath one of the bushes, and it contained the ship's manifest. And Lucian, you were able to ascertain that there were tracks in the area, but they didn't seem to leave the area. But they were boots, not just like animal prints, but they were footprints. And then I believe at the end of the session, I was just about to list off what was found on the manifest. And so, on our Discord channel under the content channel, I'm sending a list of items that were on the ship's manifest, or like basically what the ship was hauling were these items here. So there were 12 negative power couplings, 24 guidance chips. There were 6 750 like volt power cells, 3 turbo laser generators, 3 fire link modulators, 4 heavy laser cannons, 48 blasters, like variety of blasters, pistols, rifles, 3 vibro axes, 12 data pads, and 3 sets of micro binoculars and a partridge and a pear tree. Yep.
Just had a question. Where did they get the bird?
The same place where they get their music from.
Dang it, Jesus is even good in space. Dang, Space Jesus.
Space Jesus. Okay. But yes. So that was all that was listed. And I got that in the content tab on our Discord channel if you want to reference it again.
Ballast would be Space Satan. I know, nobody got that. That was a war.
Nope, did not get that one. Sorry, bud.
Evil, bad man.
Hey, you don't have to call me Horace.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Horus. Horus was bad too, but Horus got smoked by the Emperor.
I mean, it should. That was one of his sons.
Right, but he, in his caring for Horus, took too many hits. Hence, he got stuck to the chair. I was talking about Ballast in Warframe. He is Space Satan.
Right. Is there anything that you guys are wanting to do? You guys are still, it just as a reminder, you guys are in the jungle, somewhere between the city of the cities of Gedron and Hedret, and so on the roll 20, I have the star marking where the cities are at, and then Cloud Mountain, which is the brown triangle with the black outline that is to the northwest. You guys are somewhere in between those 2 points.
And I'm not sure whether or not these people actually left or not, right? Do I have that right?
Well, you don't see anybody around, but I believe with the last check that you made was good enough. Yeah, a 10 investigation. You don't see any tracks leading away. You would assume that they were probably picked up by some kind of floating vehicle, a hovercraft.
As I take the manifest from Aurora. Hey, Lucy, did you look at all this stuff? This is enough to suppress an entire rebellion here. Those places went up into a resistance. I mean, these heavy blasters alone could probably suppress the civilian population. Well, this is crazy stuff. I'm gonna
Uh,
swipe through the data pad.
who's Lucy?
I mean, I don't mind body armor, but I'm already wearing some, Kira, so I'm okay with that. And you, Lucy, what do you mean? I'm just kind of like look at him weird. What the heck? Look at this. Look at this. 48 blasters, 4 heavy laser cannons, 4 link fire link or 3 fire link modulators. I mean, this is some pretty powerful gear here.
Hmm. It's Lucian, and yeah, that does sound like a pretty powerful gear. What body armor are you talking about, K1? What are you talking about? What?
Drink.
That's what I figured. Okay.
I'm assuming is it some kind of like coolant? Maybe that's what it is.
Yes, it's a coolant. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a re-energizer.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I don't
good.
want any of that. I'm
I
good,
don't
thank you.
drink oil. No,
I don't drink that kind of oil, no. Yeah, you
is
are.
it?
It's fine though. Let's see. Hmm. I found. But I thought you just topped off fluids. This thing is leaking too.
Yeah, I changed the oil.
um, is that why you keep powering down?
Maybe that's why he's been powering down. We need to figure this out. I thought it was a battery thing.
Uh, who is that somebody?
I hope it was Raven.
Mm-hmm.
If he says some stuff like the very gods, I'm gonna be confused and blame Aurora.
I mean, it would only make sense to blame Aurora at that point. But he's sleeping right now, so let's let him continue sleeping.
Yes. He's just hopped on his speeder and is ready to go. Yeah, Fenrir and Aurora are just sitting in the speeder with one of the crates being towed by it, and they're just waiting to do whatever it is that you guys decide to do. Or you could
I think
slowly die of starvation here in the jungle as well. That's an option as well.
yeah. I think that maybe our chances here may have been better if these things aren't just around. Oh, wait a minute. Uh, can I do some kind of investigate? Can I look around and see if I see any of these items that are just scattered? Do I see these items just scattered around, or
So you see
because I
that
know
there
I've got a
are
couple of the guidance chips. Like I
yeah.
picked up a couple of the loosely broken ones. So I didn't
So
know if like I see like one or two like just heavily destroyed
mhm.
like Firelink modulators or anything like that.
Yeah, so you see that basically none of the big weapons are there, like the turbo laser cannons. Those are not there. The only things that you are able to find that was on the manifest is that there's a few broken like items. Like there's a vibro axe that's just like snapped in half and the blade is all cracked, basically unusable at this point. There's you do find that there is an entire case of blasters, but they are in a similar state. There's 24 of them to a crate, and one of the crates is just completely destroyed. You're able to like make out that these were blasters, but that's about it. The only things
Right.
not broken and that are scattered around the clearing that you guys are able to find, um, just the
Fucked up.
common and broken. But yeah, that's all that you guys are able to see. You guys don't see any you don't see like the other axes, like the cannons, the turbo, like the generators. All of these are um, uh, missing, to put it to a word, from the manifest.
Given that there isn't a whole lot of this stuff here, or not all of it's here, I'm gonna say some of this was scavenged. They probably just took what they could and dipped out, left. I don't know what they all have, but we might have to keep an eye on it for later. For later, we should probably let the resistance know about this. And I'm gonna stash the data pad on myself.
Okay.
That has the information.
Okay. You can add to your inventory ship manifest data pad or cargo, however.
Oh, I already have it on here. Yay!
Yay for note taking. Golf clap. Wow. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Anything else that you guys are doing?
No. I mean, if I can't if I've determined nobody's still here and all these weapons are gone, there's no reason for me to stay.
Does the manifest have the crew log on it?
I would say go ahead and make it would be a technology check as you're scrolling through the data pad.
Let me go back up.
A 10? Okay. So you are you are not able to tell the amount of people that were on the ship, but you are able to tell that the data pad that you have matches the same kind of like the way that the information is laid out, and seeing the like how things are encrypted like within the files and everything, that this data pad belonged to the cartel. You've seen the technology, you've been hacking into their stuff several times now. You know that this data pad was owned by the cartel.
Okay.
But no, you're not able to ascertain how many, just that you know who they were.
All right, I think we should probably start heading off to the resistance. It doesn't look like there's many survivors, if anyone here. Let's take the information we got and the supplies and try and get to them as soon as we can. We might have to start operations as quickly as possible.
Okay.
All right, and then we will get back on our speeders and start heading back to the brown triangle, the resistance.
Okay, Cloud Mountain.
Cloud Mountain.
Right. So for the remainder of you guys' trip back to Cloud Mountain is uneventful. You hear the overwhelming sound of is that you're able to hear is that your speeders as they're under load carrying the weapons caches and you're able to glide softly above the jungle undergrowth. As you reach the base of the mountain, just below the long, um, the long clearing that leads up to along the face of it, that's just mostly just rocks and dirt. It seems to be like less daunting than the first time that you guys got here, and just perhaps now that you guys know what's happening underneath the mountain, that this place has a bit of familiarity and a bit of safety to it. Again, it's fairly steep. There's no trees, there's no bushes. There's like little clumps of grass. Really, that's all that grows on this side of this mountain. And that the very peaks of it, the summit of the mountain, hides amongst the clouds. The several hundred feet up the mountain, there is a familiar glint that comes through, the silver glint, that you all would recognize as the entrance to the mountain.
Stupid tall mountain. I have to climb up this stupid thing every single
Should-
time I cut up here.
Hold on. Should we just wait here and then they will find us? Certainly they know we're here. Instead of going back through the rail system that was pretty messed up.
You
Look,
guys
look.
know the way back into the base, and you just would be able to just traverse there. You guys already know how to get in there. You don't have to, we don't have to walk through going through the front door every time.
Yeah, I thought we.
I was like,
thought
I
it
feel
was
like we kind of should
sealed.
have. No,
I
we
thought-
were like blindfolded or something when we came out, like to a
Mhm.
degree. To a degree, they didn't show
And
us
then-
like the exact way back in. But even
Yeah,
so,
you know the
we
way
know
back
the
in.
whole mechanic going back in. Like, even
Yeah,
if
but I
it's
thought
just the roller coaster ride down, we're just gonna be like, dumb.
I
Have to
thought
go
after
over
the
this
last
again.
room it was sealed. It got blown up and was sealed. Remember the roof came in?
Yeah.
It collapsed that room.
Yeah, and they fixed it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Since
okay.
you
Damn.
guys couldn't figure out the correct password and nearly died, and then also blew up the entrance to their base.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
the
go up and tap on what I think is the sensor to let us in. Like, hello, ting ting ting. Hello.
Yep, it opens up. You see that
Oh,
there
good, they're
are
home.
the familiar looking security droids that are currently powered down next to the turbo carts, and the ride through the mine shafts is a lot less stressful this time. There aren't any droids that are trying to kill you. You're able to you're able to take some time, and when not under the threat of laser fire, you're able to look at the tunnel walls. There's the intricate, like the tracks that are covered, colored the rock, crisscross designs that may be some fine minerals or materials that are still left in the walls. There's spirals that seem to kind of glint at you as you traverse the mine shaft. There's sites where there's slight charring from laser drills that seem to lead off into a tunnel that quickly ends into nothing. It's when you have the moment to the moment to look around, it's actually quite beautiful inside. The several hundred yards, feet of travel through the like after the blast doors and entering into the base proper, that everything seems to be familiar. The walls and the panels, they have been either like cleaned, but everything seems to be the same way that you guys had left them on your guys' first excursion into the mountain. The walls and the floor have been like replaced and now have a smooth metal on them. There's some patches that still need to be completed on the ceilings. Your footsteps echo as you are stepping on the metal as they carry down in front of you and behind you. There's the control panel that you guys had first encountered and had put in the incorrect password, but now you guys know what the correct password is, and the blast doors open nicely and smoothly for you, and you find yourselves in the trash compactor room, but this time the walls don't threaten your lives and to turn you into jelly. The carbonated pancake.
Lucian, you remember when we almost died to this thing? Look at it. Look at it. This thing. And I point at the walls.
Yeah. What about it? I don't.
That was a good time. Good time. Glad it's not killing us now. I don't see any bits on the floor. Apparently they stopped using this compactor, I'm guessing.
Assume it's not a compactor anymore and it's a literal trap.
I don't know.
Not meant for trash anymore. It's meant for intruders.
Well, not many intruders have got caught in it since the last time we were here. So that's something. Yeah.
Well, half the region knows this place exists. Yeah. We're not trusted with the other entrants.
Well, I mean, sometimes a lady doesn't always trust you with the other entrance. All right, you'll understand it sometime, Lucian, but sometimes they only want to give up one entrance.
What?
The robot doesn't even understand at all, but it's fine. It gets it. It's like circuits. It's like plugging in an audio jack.
An audio jack?
Yeah. When you got to put the headset on. Remember that thing that went over your ears when you were sitting in the
I'm familiar
seat?
with the headset, Dick. What do you mean? Ow. Really?
I was saying that it plugs in to like something else. You know what? It's okay. It's probably a little early for you to understand what I'm talking about. And for K1, it's probably 10, so I can't tell it either. That would be really weird. So we're just gonna move on from this conversation.
You're talking about mating, and for some reason you're making it really, really weird. Talking about you put it in more than one place? No, we don't do that.
That's what it sounds like you're not okay with. You're not okay with them giving us the other access. This one's just fine. We'll be fine.
The other access literally leads, for my people, a trip to Medbay.
How does the
You're
other
not
access of
familiar
this
with.
mountain result
I'm
in
not
Medbay?
talking about the mountain. I'm talking about my people. You're not familiar with our anatomy, are you?
Ew, should I? I kind of make scrunch on my face, like, what the heck?
That makes me wonder about what your anatomy is. If you can do more than one hole, that's very strange. Very strange.
Very strange
I don't.
indeed. You hear coming from behind you.
Oh my god.
And we turn around. Who do
I
we
didn't
see?
start this conversation.
You see, there is Goethe and Broff standing behind you.
Just
Oh!
completely okay faced or like red faced or what? Can I get a better description
Um,
of their?
she's just kind of her arms are crossed and like leaning against the wall, like slightly annoyed look on her face, and then Broff is there just like um naively like excited that you guys are there. Like
Both my
he
hands
hasn't
are up,
listened.
and they're like waving back and forth. No, no, no. I didn't start this conversation. No.
Sorry, I had to
You heard
educate the
nothing.
kid here on how some women are apparently. I don't know. He got into a really weird part of the subject. Anyway, we're here, and I go to put my hand out, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just save that for another time.
I'm sure they heard enough to look at us like that. Thank you for that, Stellatus.
You know, it wouldn't
Thank
have
you,
been that
Stellatus.
bad if you didn't ask for the description so bad.
I did what? I didn't want the description. I'm letting you know it's not the same. You cannot make comments about ah. Oh, why?
So
She kind of
anyway,
goes. So you were successful, I take it. You've returned.
Yes.
we were somewhat successful. Yes. Yep. There were certain documents that we wish we'd actually been able to obtain, but we did find something else instead.
Oh.
So among one of the files that we were asked to find, we found a data log of what looks like accounts and transactions that
Perfect.
might explain people that've been paying off the mafia. But we do have some concerning information. I get kind of somber with it. We found a weapons cache that must have been en route. I can't tell exactly all of what was salvaged, but it was quite a bit, enough to supply their own military force. Um,
So Wellenveer
and
wishes to escalate things. Hmm. Um, if you could give,
He's also labeling us terrorists. Well, you terrorists.
I would have expected nothing less from that scoundrel. Okay. Um, whatever data pads and information that you have found, please, and she will wave one of the assistants that's like behind her or in the next room up, and there's like this like young kind of curly haired um, shorter female who's maybe like 17, 18 years old, and she like got freckles on her face, and she asks for the data pads.
okay. I will give her the data pads that I have, as well as one of the um, slightly good guidance circuits that
Okay.
are broken, but they you could repair, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah.
Gotcha. So you're giving her the information that you guys got from what exactly? What sources?
Um, so we got from the first source, we got, what the heck was it? I have to go back to my data pad. It was like IC2 something. Okay, we're giving them 21CU,
Mm-hmm.
and then the account logs and trading information that we found inside of that hut. I didn't get an information of what that one was specifically. I know it was originally we were supposed to have gotten. Where is it? This is too far back.
What?
Sounds like your robot just died.
Doesn't it?
Day one?
Where did we put it? There was the other one was supposed to be like F1. Let's see.
What?
I have no idea what it's
Do we
talking
want to
about.
give the faulty robot back? We should scrap it for parts. No.
Ah, here it is. So we were supposed to have received or given them 8F1992, but we never came across that file.
Okay.
Or at least you didn't inform us that that's what the name of the file was. So you gave us the information on that accounts and transaction logs, and then I wanted to give them the manifest from the ship that we had just found.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the guidance circuit to go with it to complement the flight log as physical evidence.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The names and transactions, that was the other file.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in luck. We happen to find one of his stashes in town. By the way, come over here, K1, and we found these. We find these weapon caches that you guys might be able to use for yourselves. Everything looks like it's in operational standards. And I open up the case on the armor or the weapons that he's holding on to.
Okay. Broff kind of like he lumbers over and he starts like rubbing his hands. He's like, "Oh ho ho! Is it a bombard blaster rifles from the cartel?" And he's like excited about the weaponry.
I figured this will help us be able to stop them. Unfortunately, I don't know all of the stuff that they have at their ready.
Okay. I, as a person, don't remember. Did we leave any behind, or did we take all of them?
And we left one cache there we couldn't take with us.
It should. I'm not trying to metagame. So, yeah, we had to leave a cache behind. We weren't able to extract it in time before the battle drew a lot of peace officers, and yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see that all of you made it out alive. Although Savaris, you look quite hurt. You should see our med bay. And she's kind of like seeing all the wounds that you guys have sustained over the last, or morning. You guys have done a lot of fighting.
I could definitely go for a nap. That's for sure. Kind of blink with both eyes at different times.
You see that the young girl that you handed the data files to, she says, "This is perfect." As she's like scrolling through the data pad, this is perfect, except for this one thing. And you see that the data pad like stops scrolling, and she's like keeps trying to scroll it farther down, but it doesn't. She like taps on the screen a couple times. It's like, you see here, the file transfers. We're missing 2 key files. They've been transferred to like the information seems to be incomplete or transferred or copy pasted, whatever, to it must be to the main cartel's headquarters. And she kind of looks towards Goethe, and with this kind of like this saddened expression on her face, he says, "It seems like all of the paper trails that we're able to follow always seem to come up just short. But if they're going to be anywhere, they were they what were they doing in the office? Did it seem to be like they were emptying the office? Was there a lot of supplies left in there?
I don't quite remember. I do remember a countdown at a certain point during our conflict, and I thought an explosive was going off, but apparently it was Will and Veer congratulating us for being terrorists.
Uh, well, I don't think that really helps. I mean,
It's possible they were doing a data transfer. If I recall, and I kind of like think about it, there's a facility he has outside of town, somewhere off to the west, I believe.
yeah,
And
their
that,
main operation, yes, everyone knows about it.
yeah,
They announced
so
it.
they probably have something there at there instead of at the office.
Yeah, they may have sent the very end of their data logs back to the cartel headquarters. Bruff, we're gonna need a strike force as soon as you can get it. We have to find this information. It's the last piece that we need. And you see, Bruff kind of he smiles a bit, and he says, "Sorry, hard to do the Gungan thing seriously." um, we are gonna make the bomb bad cartel pay now.
Misa liking the way you thinks.
Um, there's a moment of silence from everyone in the room, and as all
A
attention
robot is
goes to
muy
K1,
scary.
all eyes turn to K1. Like, who allowed this droid in here? Gertha
You
takes
gave us
a
the droid.
she takes a deep breath and she like sighs and says, um, I understand that some of you have been inside of the main headquarters. That you guys had already been inside of it, right?
Their main.
Yeah, I mean, their bed was really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Although I gotta say, they probably won't like it. It's made out of wood.
Well,
Crazy. It's nice.
maybe. Well, um, well, once, bruv, in the morning, let's let's give our heroes a moment of respite, and in the morning we should launch. Uh, as much as I don't want there to be bloodshed, we are this close to getting all of our answers. Bruv, I'll tell you what. When you leave in the morning for the headquarters, I would request that you would have the weapons set to stun. And you see Bruff kind of there's a moment of hesitation on his face, and he looks to to the to you as a group.
No. There is no stun on this lightsaber. Uh, we're talking
I was like,
about
I could
drug
I could,
dealers and literal terrorists.
if you need me to, I can have the robot take a picture for verification reference, so that way you know who we caught. But I mean, I can't provide any guarantee I don't disintegrate someone. And I kind of like spin my rifle or spin my blaster.
I'm with the murder bot on this. We
We need Wellenveer to pay for his crimes.
he will. He will.
I mean, I could try my best not to kill him. I'll try my best.
that is
Um,
preferably not, but your best efforts would be much appreciated.
or what might help you instead is maybe letting us be the distraction, and then your forces take him into custody. We can make the distraction until you guys come back to take on the.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well, uh,
Reminder, even though I agree with the
uh,
robot for up to the most part, you guys gave him to us like this. He's been like this the whole time.
we haven't given
Lucian,
you anything with
we didn't
that
get it from
robot.
him. We didn't get it from him.
Oh, oh.
I don't know
Never
where
mind.
you got
I
it from.
retract my last statement. I retract my last
Okay.
statement.
You're um a very peculiar
It's
protocol droid over
don't.
there.
I get it. I get it. It's when it after it's learned bocce, it just went off on whatever it decided. I don't know what it learned from those moisture evaporators back on Dantooine. Come on, Kira. Come on. And I kind of usher it away. Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna try and get this done as much as possible. But and I still trying to I'm gently just trying to push him away. Um, but we're
Death
we're going to.
might not
Uh,
be avoidable.
but
That's understandable,
unless
but an effort made would be much appreciated.
Are your crew going to find the missing information then while we storm the headquarters?
Bruff will turn towards you and will say, "Well, being that you are the ones that um, have the most intimate knowledge of the insides of the heart of the headquarters, um, it, um, me and my soldiers will create a distraction and hold off any cartel members while you find the missing files."
I guess I'll have to do. I'll think about it. You're supposed to be over there! And I hit him.
Okay. So seeing that you guys have kind of come to a agreement to attack the headquarters, however you guys want to strategize doing that, you can. But seeing that that you guys have accepted the assignment, essentially, she will give a brief nod, and she thanks you once again for all of your efforts and the extraction of information. And she will excuse herself. Unless if you guys have when you guys are done with your questions, she leaves to that they get to make preparations basically.
Okay. I'd like to take this opportunity. Wait, does Kira have one of those hollow projectors on him?
Yeah, you can say you can. Yeah.
Okay. Could I do a technology check to tap into his memory for a like base, like a base
Yeah.
map? We figured that much.
Surprise, surprise.
He has cooties.
He's got that
Okay.
Trojan virus.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and make a Actually, this would be more of a K1 thing to be able
That's
to
where
go
I
ahead
was
and
like, it
make
could be
a
a
history.
history check for him,
Yeah,
or
go
it
ahead
could
and
be
make a
like a
history
technology check.
there, Jeremy, for me, please, to see if you can find you can access your files that about the cartel layout. Mm-hmm.
Bypassing three basic laws.
The Geneva Conventions. Yeah, history. This would be history for you.
Which in this case might be lore. Might
Yeah,
not come up
sorry.
as history.
Lore. Potato, potato. Okay. There is a brief moment where you are able to access some of your files, and they're a little fuzzy. They're not great pictures that you're able to get back, but let me get you.
What did she just say?
I think she said she was gonna fart in his mouth or something. I wasn't entirely sure.
I thought she said we're all in our 40s.
What'd she say?
Oh, that's what I was asking.
We're not all in our 40s.
Here we go. There it is. Let me quick make an edit here to my screenshot.
Young enough to take your daughter to the prom or date your mom. That used to be a radio station.
That rhymed a little bit too well, Ryan. Please don't say that
It
again.
was a real radio station thing.
What's radio?
It's like that. It's like that
Who's Ryan?
slipstream broadband. Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Ryan?
Ryan?
So
Who's asking who Ryan is?
all right. So Jeremy, you're able to, or K1 is able to come up with with a 13. You come up with a very fuzzy layout of what the main headquarters looks like. You don't remember what the different rooms mean, or how many people are there, or what standard protocol, but you get a fuzzy layout of what the headquarters was like. And I uploaded a picture to our content channel on Discord. That's gonna be the newest one.
I thought you had one. Oh.
I had one what?
Or an original make of this on Roll20. Or maybe it was just part of the map. I was pretty sure we had to we dropped off the speeders there and everything, and like I can't remember. There was something. There was like a facility that you made. I thought it was part of the.
This is the interior. You guys were asking about the headquarters and the layout of the headquarters. Yeah. With a 13, this is what you're able to ascertain. This is what you're able to draw out from your files.
So looking at this, I want to say that the area here, and I'm going to point down to that southern part, is probably the main truck facility where they had all of those large, what looked like logging trucks. So I'm going to say that that's where that was. And if that's the case, then I believe over here, and I'm going to point to the place just a little bit north left of that, it was probably our bedrooms from the last time. Do you have any idea, Lucian?
I remember going in a room and sleeping.
Yeah, you did go up pretty hard. Yeah. So maybe we should have them storm the hangar bay and the large building on our left when we come down that hallway. and then we can, and I'm pointing, like, if we're coming in from the left side, I'm
Mhm.
pointing down or pointing to the right. We will come down over here and take a left into that hallway, and we'll check the rooms out over here, while the rest of the forces storm into the larger rooms and cause chaos. One of them's probably got the guards in it.
Okay. And I just don't see in this close quarter combat we successfully getting a live extraction. The one time we got the what was he, a commander general, the general, yeah, the general. Last time I feel like we got pretty lucky catching him on the rooftop. Inside of a building, I don't know. They could barricade themselves in. It can get crazy.
Barricading themselves in though will only last for as long as our rations last.
Yeah, but
They'll need to evac as fast as they can. So they either have a
also,
secret
do
tunnel.
we have the support of the peace officers, or do they have the support of the peace
Well, the
officers?
good thing this is outside of town, so we won't have to worry about the peace officers on this one. What I am worried about is the launch pad above. And this time it might actually have something there. Last time when we were here, we only saw something taking off when a shuttle was taking off. But if they have something on the launch pad or something comes back to ingress them, then we're gonna have some issues. So we need to secure the launch pad or the launch pad, and we need to be able to secure these large rooms.
Well, the launch pad that I believe you were referring to is a long ways away from the cartel headquarters.
Oh, is it? I thought it was.
Yep.
I thought they had their own launch pad that was right there.
So you guys are on the main map, right? Yeah. So the larger red star,
Hmm.
that's the Westmost, that's the headquarters, and then the smaller red star that's off of the dirt trail, that is the launch pad.
Oh,
They aren't the same facility, and you would know this because
right.
the cartel actually helped to transport you there to the landing platform when they learned that you were willing to go take care of it.
So we're probably gonna have to send a small detachment to that launch pad because they could already be trying to evac from there, or they could bring in support and get behind us, and then we'll be in trouble. They'll catch us in a pincer. Either way,
Now
we're gonna
you're
need to
talking
make
about
sure that
stuff
that.
I understand. Finally,
So we'll
that
need a small force to go over there, and then we'll still need a distraction team to be able to distract the main lot of guards until we're able to come back.
Brof will chirp in and say that his warriors are more than capable of taking out the small landing pad.
Yes, sir. You're a good Gungan.
that doesn't sound condescending at all.
Someday they'll make him Bombad General.
He already is. He already has that title. All right.
Okay. So after we have discussed in general what our plan is, and the robot's just listening and sending this all back to Valenweir anyway. Uh,
right, right.
um,
Who are you loyal to, anyways?
we're taking a long rest, or are we taking a short rest?
I mean, I guess that's up to you. If I would say if you're going to take a short rest, um, you guys haven't taken a short rest yet today. You guys had that brief moment after the first combat where it wasn't considered a short rest, but it was just, a bit of a reprieve.
Yeah, but we
Um,
don't regain our powers off of short rests.
I was gonna say you don't.
so if you guys were to take a short rest, I would say it would be in time to do like a night raid. But if you guys were to take a long rest, the raid would be done during the day.
We, we, I will need a long rest, and I'm sure Aurora would too. I don't know what his character sheet looks like right now, but yeah, definitely.
Character what? Character sheet. I
Oh,
mean,
wait a
he
minute.
looks pretty tired. He's already looks like he's sleeping on the wolf.
Yeah. Aurora and Fenrir both look pretty beat up and tapped for energy.
All right, fine. We'll take a good long sleep, and we'll hit them bright and early in the morning.
Okay.
You got that, Greta Thunberg? I can look back over to the lady.
Gerta.
Gerta, yes.
Uh-huh.
How was it, Miss Thornburg? Is it what you? Is it okay with you?
Whatever your decision is fine. Just that
Well,
it needs to be done. I worry that if you were to go right this instant, that you all look very tired. Regardless of
well,
what
you
your
heard her.
decision is, um, uh, we would appreciate also a debriefing of what you guys have encountered, and she um, will gesture towards there's this uh, young man that who is wearing these kind of like neat clothes, and his shirt is like slightly like unbuttoned, like at the top of his it's like a like polo that's like unbuttoned a little bit, um, and he's kind of got this um, very much um, Han Solo smuggler kind of outfit going on, and he's leaning up against one of the banks of computers behind where Goethe is standing, um, and that uh, like the his appearance and just his facial features, and at a moment you recognize him from a picture in a data pad that you guys have. That this is Chris Wall that is leaning against the computers. Um, who you guys would also know that the he is one of the financial backers to um, to this rebellion, this resistance.
Isn't
Yes, Chris
he the
Wall.
we met his parents?
Yes.
It's a financial backer.
He's one of the
So,
financial backers. Yeah.
so we've been using all that money to go for the resistance.
Hmm.
Well, look who it is. You know, your parents are really worried about you there, Chris.
I bet they are. They're always worried about me. And he gives this kind
Yeah.
of like toothy grin. Like he knows he's not a good boy.
Well,
Well, I hope you
they're
know that your
safe
parents are still
now.
going to pay us.
Oh wait, my parents were going to pay people to try to find me?
Oh,
That's
no, they
Yes.
did.
that's insane that they did that. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Almost
Mm.
got your lady friend involved, too.
Well, I'm sure.
Got a whole gang murdered in the middle of the street because they came to collect on your debt. Apparently, you don't owe them money anymore. By the way,
Oh,
you're welcome.
oh, you're talking about Pulsed. Yeah, he's a jerk.
He's
Seems
one of two of his gang that is left alive.
he is pretty devastated.
Oh.
By the way,
Yeah, yeah.
I
He better be. You let him live?
I mean, kind of.
Kind
of.
We let him
You'll
live.
find out. You find out.
All right, whatever. You ain't coming around me anymore. Let's see here.
What were you gonna say there? You good, Chris? You got anything else to say? You know, there's a lot of people worried about you out there. We gotta take a picture now to prove that you exist, so we can get paid.
Oh my God. At first it was annoying, and now it is humorous. It is very humorous. K1, you are our robot. If you betray us later, I will cook your parts down to, I don't know, supply
Oh, I
parts
got
for
it.
my lightsaber.
Yeah,
But
and then we can make that
you
R2
are our
unit.
bot. R2 unit.
I mean, if I have to, man. I got an astromech back at the ship that I've been trying to work on for a little bit now.
No, I'm saying I'm just excited that you want to kill your enemies. It so alleviates a lot of issues.
I feel like I'm the weird one now. So anyway, you gonna cough up the money that your parents owe me, or what?
You see that his attention like diverts from you, Sylvaris, and lands on the K1, and he hasn't like when you made that comment about you can bring his corpse. He's like his eyes have like lingered on you, and it's like where did you get that droid?
It's not for sale if you want it.
No. I don't want it. I just think it's important to know of its origins.
This isn't the droid you're looking for.
I'm not.
You
looking
should just
for a
go about
droid.
your business. And I tap my blaster rifle on my hip. You
I
should
think
probably go
it's
about your business.
very much my business, as that component on its chest looks like a transmitter.
Move along.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
I ain't moving. What is that component on the front of your droid?
Can I do an investigation check?
Sure. I say make it with advantage, being that he's pointing it out. A 22. You see that there is a red light that is flashing on one of like your kind of control panel that's on your chest. That seems to be like consistent. It's just kind of it flashes every like second or so. He's like that light there. What is that component doing?
Oh, that I think that is, and you told. I'm sorry. Could you explain what it is again?
There is a red light that is flashing like consistently about every second and a half, 2 seconds.
And that's what I discerned from that.
Yes, you were able to see
Okay.
the thing that he's pointing at.
Okay.
Yes, that
After
component
I
there.
come to the after I come to a realization of what it could be. Uh, that? Oh, that's nothing. I think that's just his battery getting low. I wouldn't worry about that at all. His battery is kind of going kaput.
I'm changing all
Uh,
my stats back to what they were.
oh, okay. So maybe if its batteries are going kaput, we should have it serviced.
I like
Um,
the idea on that, but we should
Yes.
probably hold off until after the fight. It should probably get charged though.
I don't
Until
think that
then,
it shouldn't be held off. That it
it,
anyway, until then, and I start trying to gently push Lucian. We're gonna go to the bathroom. Where exactly is that? Do you point that out to us?
he does not point. But one of the Gungan guards in the room does.
Okay.
thank you.
So I'm gonna usher him. We're gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I gotta powder my nose, and
All
I'm
right.
gonna usher him to the bathroom.
I look back at Chris. Same confused look on my face as on his. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
huh? Powder your nose.
It goes other places. Don't worry about it. Shut up. Get in here.
Okay.
Lucian.
You
Lucian.
find like just down the hallway there is a room that says refresher, and it's like one of those we'll just say it's like one of those handicap stalls that's like really big, and all of you can cram into the bathroom if you so wish.
It's just me and Lucian.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Lucian.
What?
I grab him. There might be a transceiver on that stupid thing. We didn't actually look over the robot.
Yeah, but it's also been to the mountain before. It's been
Yes,
into
yes.
the wilderness with us before.
The part I'm worried about is it probably knows the plan. We need to take some time and give it some false information and then plan our attack, or else we're just giving ourselves away.
Hmm. Um, we should probably go over the robot somewhere at a different location, and we should talk it over with the Gungan guy. That I'm sorry, I'm bad at names right now.
Broth.
Roth. Broth. Yeah, Broth. We should go talk to Broth.
You're right. Go grab him. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
All right. What? Oh, you really need. Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom too. I'm sorry.
Bye. And I leave and I head to go find Broth.
Bring him back in
you
here.
you leave out the bathroom handicap stall, and the first thing that you see with looking back towards where you came from is Chris with some kind of screwdriver looking instrument getting closer towards K1.
Chris. Chris. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here, man.
Nope. He kind of he almost like just like waves you off as he's approaching K1.
I rush to him. I change directions. I go straight to him and I grab him by the arm.
What? You have
Lean
clearly
in here.
led the
Lean in here.
droid that is
Lean in here.
spying.
Shh. Lean in here. What?
What?
We don't know what that is. That could clearly that's what we're all thinking, but it could also be a self-detonation device. Don't know. It's not worth taking him apart in here and risking us in here. Let's go get Broth and move K1 outside or somewhere to a different location and then look him over.
Well, put him in the middle of the trash compactor.
No! What? Why?
There's plenty of room there.
And then they would have definite confirmation of where you guys are.
What makes you think he
For all they know,
hasn't already transceived that? It's clearly a tracker.
we don't know.
Look at the
We-
tracking device on it. Look at the red. You see the lights?
What if that's a? You don't think that's a self-detonation device or
I don't
a
know.
bomb? Okay,
Open a
you
couple
don't
of
know
panels,
exactly.
and we'll see.
Let's go. No, not in here, just in case.
Okay,
Let's
then
be safe and
where
smart
do you
about this.
suggest? Where do you suggest?
Outside, for sure,
Okay.
outside, or a different location. Let's go get Broth though.
It may already be
We
too
want
late.
hands. Oh my God! Hold off! I'm going to get Broth, and I take off.
Okay, you're able to find him relatively quickly. It hasn't been. I mean, it's been maybe all of like 2 minutes.
Broth, sir. Hey,
Mhm.
we have a problem.
What's the use in needing?
We suspect K1, the droid we brought with us, may have either a listening device or some kind of self-destruction device. We don't know. We think he's rigged. We need to take him outside, take him apart, and inspect him to make sure he's okay. It might be risking our location here as is. Don't know. I know if we destroy him right now, that will cause us major problems. They will definitely come if they know. Not to mention if he's a bomb. I don't know.
Misa think this between Yusa and Yusa's friends.
Your base may be compromised, sir,
To
by
take
the
him
enemy.
apart wherever. To take him, if you want to take him apart, you can do so.
Safely? How do we know he's not rigged to blow the whole place sky high?
Then Yusa should leave, sir.
I think so too.
Okay.
You think you can help us with the egress as fast as possible?
Yusa put left leg in front of left leg.
Oh my God. So you want us to go back up, out, and down the side of the mountain, or do you want to get us out now? Is there a quicker way out of here?
No. That's the fastest.
We're gonna die. All right.
I'm still going to the bathroom.
I rush back to K1 and Chris. Chris, are you gonna help us with this?
Sure,
Broff
I'm
just
down.
basically said, Broff said, I'm on my own. Me and Savaris and Aurora are all on our own. So, K1, we're gonna go back to town. All right, buddy. Where's Go with Chris towards the lift. Where's Savaris? I start making my way towards the bathroom.
While they're doing that, I'd like to use the multi-communicator to get a hold of the broken chat. The what the hell? What was it called again? Broken Star.
Okay.
Get a hold of
Raven.
yeah, Raven.
All right. I'd say you're able to do so with like maybe like a minute or two. She gets back. She's on the comms.
Hey Raven, do you remember of a red flashy light on the robot the last time you serviced it? Do you know what that was? What was up with that?
I mean, Kira had a bunch of flashing lights. For being a stealth droid, it seemed kind of odd, but that's a, that was the only thing that is odd with how many lights were flashing. But no, I didn't see anything.
Okay. Well, thanks for checking.
I mean, I guess I also wasn't looking for anything in particular besides the battery.
Still
I
in
hear,
there.
I hear that the work on the starship is still going well.
I think
It's
someone's
still
trying to
in
get a hold of
progress.
you.
Uh,
Are you?
well, give me a minute.
Get out of there. We gotta go. We gotta go now.
Fine. All right, Raven. We're probably gonna be coming back.
Okay. Well, the ship's almost ready. We got to do the last couple of check throughs, and I mean it's still gonna take a little bit, but we're almost ready.
If I don't hurry up, Lucy's probably gonna cut the door down. I gotta go.
Okay.
All right. I got in transmission.
Okay, gotcha.
Uh, zip up my combat suit again, and man, gosh, are you impatient? I had to pinch it off.
Broff says we're on our own. We need to get him out of here now. Chris is already taking him towards the exit, and Chris almost tried to take him apart already, which is bad because we don't know if he's gonna blow up. It could be a bomb.
It's
Uh,
okay. It's okay. You
this
still
is
have the
not okay.
device? Do you still have the device?
What device?
The tablet.
Oh, no, you have it.
The special tablet?
Yeah, you took it from me.
Did I really?
Yeah, back at the crash. You asked to see it, and you never give it back.
Oh no, that was that was the manifest log.
Oh. Yeah, I have the data tablet then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Ish.
Okay. What we could do is once we feel like we've gotten to a safe place, we could probably use it to hack into the robot and see if we can't clear anything up on our end.
Okay. Um, should we should check for detonators first. And Chris looks like he knows what he's doing ish. So he might be helpful.
He smiles at you and he says, "No."
I think our best bet is using that device.
Okay.
I think maybe if we gain access, like admin access to the robot,
Uh,
and then
shh,
when you're in there,
K1 is too close. K1 is too close. Shh. K1 is too
okay,
close.
okay. Let's start heading back. I got in contact with Raven, and I asked her about anything. It didn't seem like there was anything out of the ordinary when she saw it, but she said it did have a lot of probing lights on it, so she thought it was really weird for a stealth robot.
I have another
It makes
question.
sense. It makes sense actually, because I don't understand what that yellow one is for. Let me point to the one of the yellow one by side.
I really need to ask you this question, but we
What?
need to get outside.
Yes, let's get out. Let's go. Did
Uh,
they tell you where the fastest way out of here?
the way we came in,
What?
Broff was. Yep. Yeah, I know, right? I told them it
Okay.
might be a bomb, but they're just like, we're gonna die.
Well, all right. Let's go. We gotta get out of here.
Okay.
We'll
You
start ushering
guys,
everybody up.
you guys are able to make it back to the entrance of the mountain. You guys find yourselves on the side of the mountain with K1 and
So,
Chris.
is the cart ride really loud?
No,
I
not
mean,
really.
does it have to be? Did you want it to be? I mean, it probably could be. It probably sounds like a squeaky cart that hasn't had WD-40 in a while. I was like, the entire way.
Yeah, they're
Well,
like turbo lifts.
I like. I'm gonna hold back with Sylvaris and say we'll be there just a sec as Chris and K1 go out the door.
It's got that little bit of a thumping to the turbo lift as it goes by. Not
Um,
because the turbo lift isn't doing it right. Yeah, sorry.
I had a thought. If it is a listening device on K1, why didn't they react better when we came and made our assault on their weapons cache?
Because it was brief and sudden. We also didn't explain that we were going straight over to that weapons cache after that. It could have also have already been a trap set up and ready for us.
Oh, we blew that trap wide open then. Um,
So the biggest problem I see is that they would have like the evidence to say that we're the bad guys because we attacked them. And then they're going to use the justified cause of all this and
they
all
fired on us
video
first.
evidence. all this video evidence on us, uh, and they're going to portray this rebellion as um, some kind of like coup d'état, and to try and overthrow the actual government. And that's where my personal worry is going. But I think that if we change the timing of our thing without letting Kira know, we should be able to catch them more by surprise.
Let's confirm what it is first. I get what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes, but let's
I
not
get the tablet
say
out.
anything in front of it. Yeah, exactly. You know, want to
We step
bypass it, then
outside.
make sure there's no explosives or anything.
Do you got like
Okay.
a scanner or something? You can give him a quick scan over, or I don't know how these things work.
Well, my kit doesn't really explain, and I pull out my little like satchel of stuff. But my thing doesn't really go over that. I might be able to find like an energy source um, using this, but I don't really think that that's going to tell us anything different. Although
All
you
right.
could probably pull up schematics.
Okay. I head outside. What's Chris and K1 doing?
They're just waiting. Unless if K1 is doing something. Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, K1, we want to give you an update of your systems so you don't power down so much. Is that okay? So you can murder more things with efficiency?
Efficiency is great, right? Here,
Chris gives a wild look at the group of you, like, what on earth is this thing that I was trying to open?
My eyes
I
widen and I kind of smile, but it's very hollow. Yeah.
I take another stick and I draw out a grid pattern for him. And I'm like, let's play a game. I call this X's and O's. And I put an X in one of the corners. Now you get to be O's. The first one that gets 3 in a row wins.
You've already
Pay
lost.
attention to me and not to loosen. And I'll just distract him with tic tac toe.
All right, right.
So I'm trying to give a helpful hand to
Okay.
uh, Lucian in his attempts.
What
Okay.
do I need to do?
You need to, are you gonna use the hacking data pan?
Yes.
Okay, so I need you to make I think it's just a technology check. I can't remember if it's like called something else. I think that's just all that it is a technology. Not like a slicing. Yeah, going to make it. You can make a technology check for me would be fantastic. Nice, a 21.
Oh, wow.
So for a total of 61, you are with a 61. What seems to be like you literally open the operating system flashes on the data pad, and you're able to see all of the BIOS, and you're able to see like the task manager and everything, and um, basically you're able to see all of the open programs that are on the droid, and you think that with this data pad, you could, in theory, make some serious changes to the way that this droid works on a software level. But you are able to see through like the task manager, whatever the equivalent of a task manager in Star Wars is. But you are able to see that there is a tracking software that is deeply embedded into his software.
Hmm. Can I turn it off?
Yes. You literally have you rolled a 60 on the check.
So
You
I turned the
feel like
tracking off.
you have opened
Well,
your
no, hold on.
patient on the
Before I
table.
do this, before I do this, I look at Savaris. Do we want to do this? Do we want to? And I point down with my thumb.
Can you change
I start
the
making
last known
cutting
location?
things near my neck with my hand.
Mhm.
I could. Yeah, sure.
Also, make sure you check off one of the uses on the data pad.
I will.
Okay.
I will. What do you want me to put input
Okay.
to
So,
fix that?
assuming that we're next to the triangle right now,
Yes. You guys are
um,
at Cloud Mountain.
the idea, am I explaining this meta game? I guess. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
What
Have it,
do you want to do?
I wanted to show that it made its way back to the city.
Okay.
Like
can do
it
that.
made a normal trek back to city, and then it just chills there in town.
I can say you could do that. Yeah. Again, you guys you rolled a 61 on the check. You guys could do
Yeah, I
pretty much
got
anything
that.
you wanted to.
I know that it's gonna sound meta gamey if I said it like that, because if the original idea of having it drop out sounds really fishy. It's not like, oh, the tracking device is working. All of a sudden, boop, it's gone at the foot of the mountain.
Can I tell that this tracking device has audio?
It does not. It just has a
Okay.
really good location feature to
There
it.
is no audio on this tracking. He has no audio. Is there any explosives or detonation devices inside of him?
Only the ones that Jeremy is aware of.
Okay.
Okay. Like if I guess
So ominous.
I'm not
That's so
entirely
ominous.
certain.
I'm sorry.
Like if he's got a grenade launcher attachment hidden in his arm, then he has that. But no, there's no
I'm just
explosives.
saying, as far as we know, it's up to what Jeremy knows or Kira knows of itself. Which means that if
Well,
it doesn't know
no,
it has the
no.
explosives,
No, it's what
we're
Jeremy
screwed.
chose for his character.
Okay,
If
okay.
Jeremy
'Cause
had explosives, like
I could see where I would have
inventory
went
or
as a
whatever.
DM. I could definitely see where I would have went as a DM. Been like, yes, as long as it's whatever Kira knows. I don't know of any. Like, yes, yes, you
So,
don't know of any.
Chris, there's no audio on this locator. It's just a locator, and I have changed the settings to where it only reads that he is in town. Like he made his way back to town and is in town. Other than that, he has no explosives. He's a-okay, but I'm pretty sure Waylon was tracking us. Can I reverse the signal or go track that signal back to where the source is reading it
Yeah.
from?
hmm
And where is it reading it from?
Oh, sorry. When you said trace it back, um, you are. Um, let me see, because I do have.
I have to go to the bathroom again.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, he didn't go at the same time I did.
To the bathroom 3 times.
We create fluid. No, you just run through the fluid. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that would feel on my gears. Because I don't have any. I I win. I draw a line through. I clearly didn't win, but I won. So what's... Oh? You got a picture of it? Oh, sick. Let's see it. You want to put it in the content page on Discord?
By the way, earlier I was alluding to feline anatomy. If you know anything about that,
They have barbs on their
uh-huh,
thing. Hmm.
uh-huh.
What are you on
Somebody
that you're
would,
trying to take a screenshot? Oh, I have no idea.
you go for the back door, or you go to the hospital.
If you made it on your online or on your tablet, it should just be able to save it as file, right? And you should be able to just share file by clicking on the plus sign in the content page, and you should be able to upload a file. But screenshotting it, I don't know. K1R4.
HOE TH R08
What
0T.
the fuck are you talking about? Just put it in content.
Kira,
I'm fine.
the Ho robot.
I would say you are unable to, like the transmitter or the tracking device only goes the basically the one way. So, red light flashing. Red flag.
So I
very
cannot
important.
track it back the other direction.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we figured one thing out at the very least. Can't trust the dang robot
Well, you
as
can
much as
now.
we thought we did. Test, test, test. Us. Oh no. It might be a gestalt consciousness.
A what?
I don't know.
What?
All right. So you guys were able to successfully deactivate the tracking device and able to, um, like, uh, like a fox doubling back on its tracks, able to give the transmitter basically a false memory in what it has read out in the last couple of days. You feel that your work has been sufficient in your hacking attempts, and that you feel like you have possibly averted disaster. And you find yourselves once again on this windy mountainside, the entrance the to the mountain.
Okay.
You guys agreed upon doing a long rest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Preferably inside or on a bed.
Yes, there is lodging.
I was gonna say, you definitely need some kind of charging station.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
What did she say?
Okay, so we perform this long rest. Let me go and reset
Right.
my
So,
characters thingamajigs.
what I want to do before,
Oh, what?
yeah, the
Before?
you guys get the long rest, and let me quick, because you guys have done a lot of combat and stuff the last day, over the last couple of sessions. So, you guys earn, so that's 1,000 there from the two combats.
Really?
Plus, you guys did
Is that real?
a lot of carnage
You sure?
in
I
those
don't.
two
I don't
fights.
hear any report about that.
Carnage.
1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
because
Oh, I
it's
5,
gotta
on
6,
reset my
TV
powers.
7, 8,
doesn't make it
9,
real.
10, 11, 12. So yeah, you guys dispatched 24 bad guys over the course of two combats. Um, I believe, did I write down how much each of those were?
We
Where
were
is it?
murder
XP.
machines.
Yes.
I
I
was the
believe I
first
was
time.
doing 25 XP per kill. I believe. I can't remember off the top of my head. We'll go with 25. So Ryan is satisfied with himself.
I am satisfied with the drawing of K1.
It is a pretty neat picture, isn't it?
600. So you guys have earned. Yeah, that would be. Oh, yep. Plus. Wow.
Loser.
How disturbing. All right. So each of you, and we'll include Jordan in on this as well, earned 1,950 XP. That's between the that's just between everything.
1,950, you said?
Yep.
Say what, Bob? Mm-hmm. Is Turbo? I don't know if that's real, Bob. Saying that there's an alien ship that landed on Earth and a robot came out of it. He's watching it on YouTube.
Hmm.
I'm a little skeptical.
Oh, you can just do that. I've been erasing it and putting the number in, and you
Mm-hmm.
can just use the little arrows.
Yep.
Excuse me? Okay.
You are
That is nice.
excused.
Okay, cool. My guy is looking very experienced.
Nice.
My character would, with the perception level that you have, he looks like he's level 4. And almost to level 5. Like he
Hey,
looks
there
like
you
he's
go.
got a bit of a confidence on him that if this situation goes right and he doesn't die throwing himself on top of a thermal detonator so everyone else can survive, like Captain America or something, that he might come out of this a more experienced person. Your pilot might be able to get out of this. I don't know. It all depends. I mean, if one of my character's flaws come up, well, or one of my character's like things come up, I mean, shit. That's about it. I don't think there's. I don't know. Right, right. We have no idea. I still don't know about the kid.
About what kid?
Right.
Huh?
Huh? Okay.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Good night, everyone.
Hmm. We will have to catch it up in a couple weeks, and we will. Um, I mean, potentially, if we're able to do it, that is our technically our off week. Um, w-
Yeah, we are months behind now. Off schedule.
okay, gotcha. Um, yeah, that's fine. That's Halloween. That's like Halloween weekend. Halloween's on the
The
Friday.
Friday. Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a devastating
Oh,
holiday.
it is. It really is.
Holy snap.
Not for me.
Oh,
I mean, I'm gonna be in a sugar coma, but
you're gonna be at the church praying away the sin.
yes,
Why
of
would he be praying away the sin? What sin would he
gluttony.
commit that he would need that?
Gluttony.
Gluttony. Oh yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. I was like, dang, what is? I don't drink, man. What is going on?
It's the sloth of the video games. He has
Yeah, there
to.
you
He
go.
has to.
That's what it is. Um, but yeah, so yeah, this next Saturday is um our off week, but potentially play again. Um, but this was this was our regularly scheduled program. So if we're able to get
Yes.
everybody, that's great. But if not, um, as I was telling Jeremy, we're kind of getting to towards the what I'm predicting to be the end of the campaign arc. I do have like, I mean, honestly, I've got a lot more. Like, I know we didn't really get into much of the force side of things, and that we're all still pretty we're pretty low level stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, but Noel's character
There
Yeah.
went
better
through
be
the
more
thing.
story. There's a lot that needs to be known. What
Yeah.
happens?
So then it's a little preemptive, but I do have a plan on what happens after this campaign arc finishes. But I also know we have been doing this campaign like well really like the when I'm saying the campaign I'm saying the since you guys have been on Qlarin um for 17 sessions now, which is I mean we're looking at close to half a year, which is quite a while, maybe close to 3/4 of a year, which is a long while.
In game
Um, and then
or
and then
real
like
life?
the sessions before that too, like
17 sessions for just Kularin,
yeah for just
not
being
not
on
including all
Qlarin.
the other stuff.
Um, so I understand if we want to change that because I know Jordan talked about he wanted to DM. Zach's thrown some hints that he has some ideas about uh DMing, and if you guys wanted to do anything, um, I'm good
Are you
with GMing. If I'm not saying that if I never get to play, but like I'm good for GMing for the next long while. If we wanted to do like a whole nother 20 session arc, like essentially what we've done just now, um, I'm good with that. But I'm just wondering what your guys' opinions on it. You don't have to give them to me right this minute, but like if you guys wanted to do another similar thing um where I'm GMing another campaign arc, kind of like what we just did, or if you want something different, or
do you feel like you're being trapped into the forever DM role?
um not entirely, but I would also like to play. But I'm already playing in a campaign, like so I don't feel like I'm in the referee DM role or in that chair. So because I am getting both. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jordan mentioned that a while ago. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom as long as Noel doesn't just disappear this time. By the time I come back, I figure we could try and find something to do as well, since it's not that late. Or maybe it's late for you because you got to go to church.
Just disappear. I don't just. I
Last
don't
time
just
I went to the bathroom
disappear.
and I came back and you were gone. Probably playing V Rising with all of your friends.
I didn't start V Rising until the other day, and it was
See,
with
there you go.
Sloth. It was not. It was
With
not
all of
that
your other
day.
friends. No, I know. Because this was last Saturday. I came back. I was like, son of a gun! Like, everyone's gone besides Johan.
Um, but yeah, I think from what predict I'm predicting, just kind of how the last sessions have gone and like how the pacing goes with everything. Probably our next session may be the last one, depending, maybe second to last, for this campaign arc. So, like I said, I do have um a couple a couple of ideas for after this. Like, if we wanted to explore more the force side of things, like we could. I'm not going to say jump, but we could like go into that story after this campaign arc. Otherwise, if you wanted a story in between going there, because there is like there's like the planet killer and there's like the space in the system, like in amongst the asteroid belt, and then there's, you guys already know about Almus and the Jedi, I forget the word that I used, with Master Lannis Kel Berturk, that he's on Almus. So like there's like, honestly, getting to Almus, it could be a whole story in itself. Like, just depending on how much you guys want to do. Um, like, as I know, um, Zach was wanting to do his um his ship fleet that he wants to start, his fleet of starships. Um, oh, I think he cut out. You still there, Jeremy? You you still there? You cut out.